I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We are being invaded by the Velociraptwins. Hi!
Hi. We are the Velociraptwins.
Yes.
I am Jazz, the pink one, and I am the older one by 12 minutes. Don't forget it.
And I'm Rosie. I'm the reddish twin. I guess 12 minutes younger, as if that means anything.
It does.
Rawr.
It will
Hello.
it will for the rest of your lives.
That's true.
It'll always be there. Hey, thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. It's rare to hear actual twins together doing this. What made you decide to do VTubing and do it together?
Well, funny story. It kind of started off with, it started a while ago, liking anime art and things such as that, because we're literal fossils and grew up when Pokemon came out.
I remember back in the day.
Yeah.
When Pokemon was on the Game Boy.
We actually got inspired to start VTubing because of, weirdly enough, maybe not weirdly, the V Shoujo
auditions of last year from Mousy saying, like, take your shot. Like, what do you got to lose? And it's like, you know what? I have absolutely nothing to lose. You're right. I'm just
Iron Mouse.
fading to dust.
Yeah.
And might as well try.
Yeah.
And I, Rosie, have wanted Jazz to play more video games with me.
Yeah.
So I definitely was on board. It was Jazz's idea.
Yeah.
But I was like, if you will play more video games with me, then that sounds great.
Well, that's a wonderful story. It really is. Yeah. And again, when that came up, and I was, I had a few folks who I'd interviewed with, I was telling everybody, take your shot. You never know.
Exactly.
You might be exactly what they're looking for. I had one guest who put in a blind audition for a voice acting part and ended up the lead role in a very popular English adapted anime.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and do you remember the one about my friend the deer?
Is that the newer one that came out?
Yeah, the when no shit.
The really catchy opening theme.
Yeah. She is the English voice for the deer girl.
That's wild.
Yo, let's
Good
go.
for her.
Yeah, and it was a blind audition. They didn't even know what they were reading for. So
That's crazy.
Admiral Trina, actually, Trina is a really, really great voice artist.
Put on them.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and so take a shot. You don't know what's out there, and if you miss, well, you took a shot at it. You can always say you came in second.
Very true.
Wow.
That's okay. There's two of us. One of us always has to be second.
That's true.
That's true. That's absolutely true. No ties allowed.
You learn humility from being a twin.
You also learn a lot of other things too.
This is also true.
That will always remain secrets. You always hang that over each other's head.
We as far as other twins go, I mean, we can't speak for them, but we're basically like best friends that live together.
Yeah, and I can't hold anything over her head because she's slightly taller than me, even though I'm older.
Like a centimeter.
Yeah, well, again, that 12 minutes and 1 centimeter is always going to be there.
That's true. 12 minutes closer to senility, and
oh, good Lord.
That's right. And I'm a lot closer than you two are, so I can tell you, it comes up quick. It starts sneaking up on you really quickly. So
yeah, can't wait.
So once you got started with the VTubing, how did you choose how to do it?
Scuff, lots and lots of scuff.
Yeah.
It started off
learning on the job, honestly.
Yeah, we didn't think this through. I'll just say that first of all. We were just like, let's
Give it a shot.
Rosie wanted to be a dragon. I'll just say that first and foremost. She loves dragons.
I love dragons.
But then we did like minimal research and we're like, wow, there sure are a lot of dragon VTubers.
Oh yeah.
No disrespect to any of them. Dragons are awesome.
Exactly.
Entirely.
Exactly. So I'm like, you know what? We are old. We're literally fossils. Let's be dinosaurs.
According to the internet, we're fossils. We're old.
Yeah, for starting the VTubing career.
Yes.
We're not even doing this as a career. We're hobbyists. We just do this for fun. So it's like, you know what? We don't know a ton of this newfangled technology. We're old. Let's just be dinosaurs. And Rosie said, you know what? Since this is your thing, you really want to do it. I would rather be a T-Rex, she says, but she's like, Jazz, how about we be your favorite dinosaur?
Yeah.
So here we are. We're raptors.
Yeah.
Bambi raptors, because we're small and stupid.
Yes, but very fast and very hard to get away from. I saw the film. I saw the film. I know how fast you guys go. Especially.
Oh, that's our larger cousins. We're little Bambis.
We're good at hugs, though.
We are
jumping on behind. You know.
Yes, we're little knockoff versions of the big thing, but don't think too much about it. It's fine. We're ankle biters.
Yeah.
Well, and I always said that the as fast as I move now, anybody who chases after me, I'm gonna get one shot in, and they'll have a big lunch. So it's whatever you guys want to have. I'm easy.
That's okay. That's no fun.
I'll be easy to catch.
If we can't run, there's no point.
The once you got started, was it easy for you to adapt to having kind of a co-host situation with chat, or have they adapted well? Because it seems like there'd be a different dynamic than for someone doing it on themselves.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing it alone, to be honest.
Yeah, because I guess the vibe we're going for, and I think that our chat likes to come for, is that we like that feeling of like you're sitting on the couch with maybe like friends or family. Like we say we're everyone's older sisters, and we're just playing games, and we just, yap a lot, and we bicker and banter, and one of us reads the chat while the other one's playing a game. So like we're always like talking with them and talking to each other, and
it's really nice trying. We say a co-host, but honestly, this is how we just act in real life. We just bounce off of each other.
Yeah, we complain about the game, like we talk about how something's crap, and we'll like talk about like how other people feel about it, and then we'll have our 2 cents.
Say the good thing, good, the bad. We'll talk about things that happened that day, like memories, like nostalgia, like anything. But it's really nice to have someone to banter with,
and bounce off of.
Kind of like the Game Grumps, where it's like where there's someone to talk to, someone's playing, someone's commenting on the playing.
Yeah.
But then we're the type of people that if it's quiet, I get kind of a weird anxiety. Like I feel like I have to fill the silence.
And I'm the type of person that tries not so hard to say cursed stuff and it just dribbles out of my mouth because I don't think well.
Oh yeah, Jazz says a lot of cursed things.
Well, that leads into it, doesn't it? You just wait. You just sit there and wait for somebody to say something and that you can exploit your chat.
I guess.
How has chat come along with you? Have you been able to build up a good community so far?
Yeah. We've actually
love our community.
I have a thing, a point redeem on our channel where I like to make art for the people that hang out there for a long time.
Because Jazz drew our PNG models, actually.
Yeah, I whipped up our PNGs, so I'm like, you know what? If I can do it, any of y'all can do it. So a few of our chat members actually have started streaming off of, one of them used my PNG tuber, but then other people that are friends of ours have gotten some stuff, and then
she'll do doodles, she'll do emotes for you, she'll make you a character sheet, she'll make you a PNG model.
I don't want money for it. Like, it's just like a small way to give back to everybody, so it's kind of just like a small, like, they come, they make fun of us, we give back a little bit of things, we make fun of them, we just bicker and banter, and one of the really things like we really wanted to do was like create a community of like really chill and cool people.
And nerds.
They're all nerds. We
love
kind of like the same things. They teach us a lot, we learn a lot. Hopefully we don't scar them with some of the stuff we say, but like they keep coming back, I guess. There's a reason. And I feel like I would love to support the people in my chat. Like if they want to do this too, then like we have a Discord where we shout out people that are streaming live, or it's like, oh, so-and-so just went live, let's go check them out, or so-and-so is this far away from hitting
affiliate
affiliate or hitting a goal. It's like, let's get them up there. So it's like, if they're in our chat and they become regulars or whatever, then we want them to succeed just as much as they help us succeed, you know?
Yeah, there are Bambis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's a great attitude to have, and a great way to take this, and to go into it and still enjoy yourselves after a period of time, where it's not gotten to being a chore to do, or like you said, a job to do. I imagine that kind of helps having two people do it, because you have one person's not having a particularly good day, or isn't quite into it, and the other person can take over for a little bit.
That's true.
That's true. Or if one of us doesn't like the game and the other one's like, I'll do it, then we'll just switch off.
Or if I'm malding over losing something, then Jazz usually lightens them.
Yes.
Does chat know exactly who's the one doing the malding?
Yeah, well, I mean, we haven't been doing it for too long. We've been doing it since October, but I think they were figuring out who gets molded.
Yeah. Rosie's
easiest.
definitely the perfectionist, and she takes losing not well, and I just roll with the punches. Just say, "Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it," and just keep trying.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool. You're kind of trailblazing here a little bit, whether you realize it or not, you know.
What?
I mean, there aren't very many people in as independent VTubers that are doing this sort of thing.
I wouldn't know. We're on our own little island.
We really are, metaphorically, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
You actually are in a small island in the middle of the ocean, but does have
Yes,
Isla Nublar.
but yes, but does have a strangely good internet for some particular reason. A very large
Times.
There's a
satellite.
satellite that's like stuck in the sand
Sometimes it's scuff.
during tropical storms. You know how it is.
All right.
Yes.
Right. But I mean, it's really kind of uncharted territory. Some folks do dual streams, but certainly don't have the dynamic that you two have. That's not something you just. That's not something you're going to find out on your 30th birthday. It goes for somebody who literally lived together for several months, and gone from there. Have you ever looked around for other folks who might be doing this?
Actually,
I did a little bit of research before starting because I know it's important to not like plagiarize or copy anyone else. So I'm like, okay, when we were trying to decide a name, I'm like, I don't want to like go off of anyone else. So I saw that there was I think they're called Duo Leveling. They're two twins that are like adventurers and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
I think that was kind of an inspirational way because their setup was kind of, I think it was similar to ours where they're streaming
right next to each other. Yeah, because we literally sit right next to each other. We're sharing a microphone.
Yes.
Yeah,
we'll have to figure the logistics out of that later. But like,
we're constantly evolving. Yeah,
I think I've seen besides Fuamoko like maybe 2 other pairs of twins that are streaming.
And there's 2 dog VTubers that we are friends with.
Yes.
Ruru and Nana, and they're really great, and they stream together.
Yeah, Namo, Naru, and Ruru. They stream together. They're duo dogs. They're very cool.
They're very cool dogs. Yeah.
I liked how you used
very cute VTubers.
I like how your dinosaurs and you mentioned evolving. That was very good. That's
yeah, we've been stuck for a long time.
That's
learning all this newfangled tech and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think that depending on the type of microphone you're using, of course, it probably is okay to have it in between you.
That's true.
I mean, really, it does, because if you both have it with you, I mean, to do this, I don't have the normal setup. I'm all over the place with the microphone, and I just carry it with me. I don't have it on stand or anything. But for having
like Freddie Mercury.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
No.
Just say yes.
No.
Say yes, darling.
I won't tarnish his talent by comparing myself.
Looking up to.
Now, as far as mustaches go, I'm right up there. But it kind of gives you that extra. If one person's a little further away, and then the other, it makes it a little bit more realistic sounding, I think.
Oh, I never thought about that like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just get scoliosis by bending over and shrimp a lot by shaking the microphone. But it's fine though. It's fine.
It's workman's comp. That's what that is. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's be fair. People shrimp when they play video games anyway, so
Oh yeah.
Might as well.
That is true. Now, do you ever end up playing against each other on these streams?
Occasionally when we want to hate ourselves.
no, we don't really fight much. Like when we were younger, Rosie, I used to get mauled over losing. I was such a sore loser as a kid.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gotten better, but
we do co-op a lot. Like we play we play to help each other. Like I don't know if you've heard of Dokapon Kingdom before, but it's a giant rage game.
Right. Yeah.
we haven't streamed
It's kind of like Mario Party, but not like so like the point is to like get the most money and to screw each other over. We used to as kids just kind of like
help each other.
So it's like, okay, one of us is definitely winning, they have more money, let's cheat and say, okay, I'm gonna do this move, so then you're gonna do that move, or we'll both go after like the one NPC so that you can like go to this one location. So like we work together more times than not.
On Sundays, actually, we have our retro fun days.
Yeah, Sunday fun day.
Play some games from childhood. So far, it's been Nintendo 64 games.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have been playing some mini games on there, like Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
Bomberman
64, and also
Bombing Men.
Pokemon. Well, I said Pokemon Stadium.
Yes. We've been like we've done a few things against each other.
Yeah.
But it's more like if Rosie wins, it's just like, oh, good job, you beat me, aw dang. But when I win, she gets just a little bit like at Bomberman, she got a little spicy with me.
Bomberman cheats.
Yeah.
The NPCs in that game.
I remember this quote because I had to watch the VOD back and clip it, and I'm just like, oh, Rosie, thank you. You got that NPC for me. She's like, I wasn't aiming for them. Oh. Love you. I love you too.
Well, Rosie, that could have gone unsaid. Just take
It's like, oh, I was aiming for you, actually.
In the heat of the moment.
Thanks for missing that.
I know she understands, and she'll still love me no matter what, so it's fine.
That's hilarious. Now, are you? So, if you ever take on other people, is it 2 against 1?
No.
I think it depends.
Then you laugh after that. Yeah. No, ha ha ha.
Depends on the game.
Yes.
Most of the time, we only are streaming off of one computer, so it'll usually just be one of us playing against someone else.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like Phasmo, then like Phasmophobia, then I might go in a different room and boot up my computer.
Yeah.
And, like for co-op games where like you're not against other people per se, but you're a group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll be honest, we haven't played anything super competitive with other people and each other. Like we played Mario Party, Jamboree, but like what Rosie said, like one of us was playing.
Yeah.
We don't have 2 Switches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
It's something we grew up learning as twins is that you have to share a lot.
Oh, yeah.
We're used to that.
Shared a birthday, shared clothes, shared a womb, shared a
Presents.
Game Boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shared absolutely anything that somebody bought for you is going to be shared no matter what.
Yes.
We share clothes.
Yeah. I grew up in a neighborhood with luckily I had a good friend nearby, and we would play as kids all the time, but he had a little brother, and it was, no matter how we set it up, it was always 2 against 1.
Oh no. That's only reserved for our older sister. When we were younger, we would go against 2 against 1.
Oh.
But to be fair, our father also said, get her.
Do it. Yeah. Get
both
the phone
of you
from her.
both of you wrestled the phone from her. She's grounded. And then we were allowed to sick her, and it was great.
That's so you were like the guard, you were like the henchman.
Yeah, kind of.
We were like the sons our daddy never had, but always wanted.
We're daddy's girls, for sure.
I bet that was appreciated by your sibling.
That's fine. She probably forgot about it, brain damage and all.
Well, it's
Comes with age.
yeah. I can tell you that's absolutely a fact. Um, so when you're on and you're streaming, what type of games are you streaming right now?
Well, Fridays we try to have it be a dinosaur thing. At least we
Well,
used to.
we did.
Started off with Amber Isle and then Jurassic World, and now it's just kind of
Whatever we feel like playing.
whatever we feel like. It's variety.
A free day.
Yeah, Saturday our plan. It's been a Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke for since we started, but we kind of just want it to be like a monster game. So like next we hope to do Digimon.
Heck yeah. I'm
Can't
excited.
wait. Sunday is Retro Day, so eventually we're hoping to do the entirety of all the old Nintendo games because growing up we never really got to play.
Yeah, we never got
Most
to
of
play
them.
everything.
Yeah, now-
Never played Metroid, never played
Back in the day, we'd be lucky to get one video game a year, you know?
Oh,
Yet
yeah.
back in our day.
Hey, back in the day, we used to draw our video games
right?
on the ground, and whenever we had to move,
Yeah.
we kicked it and had to draw it again.
Uh-huh.
True, that we use chalk outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, well-
And you sniff Sharpies?
Yes. Oh, now
that was
maybe I
you.
still do that, but I am old. I need to get woke up every once in a while at work.
This is true.
Actually, true story is that our family had a Pong console,
Oh, pawn console.
a Sears Pong console, with the
So
Pong.
was it
game
like a
on it.
rental?
No, we owned it. It was
Oh,
one of the first
Whoa.
one of the first consoles. It had Pong and it had other versions of Pong.
Oh, Pong. Oh, wow. I didn't know they had Pong consoles.
Oh,
Like an
yeah.
arcade or
That's
just
sick.
like a little
Just a little. We had a
joystick?
no. It wasn't the joystick because it was a paddle. So you moved it back and forth using a dial spin type thing. Moved it back and forth.
So cool.
Yeah. And no, you don't get power ups or anything, or you don't you don't
Nah.
have better strength after a while. You just watch for the little square going across the screen and move your square in front of it. That was basically
So it's kind of like a at-home arcade machine.
it was for us.
That's awesome.
Aw.
Yeah, it was. So we played that until the television didn't work anymore. So
Fair enough.
yeah, and that was we never certainly thought it would be like this today, where you can a lot of the video games we used to put quarters in the arcade. Now you can put 25 of them on one disc.
I know, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
We played our original Nintendo 64 until it died of old age. Rest in peace.
And then
Yeah.
we gave it a burial.
And then we bought two more, one in Japan and one in America.
But they're so cheap in Japan. Like, how could you not?
Oh my god, it's amazing.
So you guys got to go to Japan, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were working there for a little bit, but man, it was
Yeah.
great.
you
Anyone that
ever-
can afford to and is able to, I would highly recommend. If you don't have a fish or soy allergy.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a problem. I don't eat fish, and
But they have really good chicken.
They
Yeah.
do have other options, but they do put fish in practically everything. They
Fish
sneak it in.
sauce.
and is it true they put corn on pizza?
Yes, and it's so
Oh,
good.
It is good. And cuttlefish
Oh.
and
Mayonnaise.
and cod roe mayonnaise. It's-
Oh,
You don't have to buy the corn pizza.
You can get normal pizza.
You can have normal pizza. You can have
Very good.
normie pizza. It's fine.
I do
It's
want
like
to.
$40.
I do want to try some of those vending machines foods that look pretty weird.
Oh,
Yo.
so good.
Yo, go to 7-Eleven. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah,
You can live off 7-Eleven.
I guess that's really big over there. Is 7-Eleven food.
It's
So
so
good.
good.
We used to actually have 7-Elevens here, but I think they closed them all.
Gosh.
And that's of course perfect when you get big in Japan. So what have you got any big plans for your channel this year? Any expansions or different types of things you'd like to do?
Well, I'm glad you
Yes.
asked.
We are planning another evolution.
Yes, we are going to evolve on our birthday. Not only growing another year older
Ooh.
and more ancient, but we are actually going to be debuting our first ever live 2D models. And they're made by the same model mama and rigger papa.
Ah.
So we
We
are
are
real
still twins.
twins.
Hey, excellent. You go ahead and if you want to credit them, go ahead.
Yes.
Yes.
So our artist is called Suichi.
Mm-hmm.
I
Do we have
will.
his
I can
Twitter
send
or
that
X
in
or
the
whatever?
chat. Tsuichi.
Do we have his
So Tsuichi.
do we have his like handles and stuff?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he goes by. Hold on. Let me double check. I want to make sure that he gets all the credit in the world.
Checking the mainframe real quick. Gotta
Um,
get on Twitter/X, whatever people want to call it.
Yeah.
Twitter. It'll always be Twitter. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, it will be. I don't name my
I mean, it's
companies
all
after my
garbage
children.
anyway.
You
It's
don't
true,
have
it's
to name
true.
everything X, okay? Just to put
This
that
is
out
true.
there.
It's not even a name. It's a
Yes.
letter.
All right.
Yeah.
So Tsuichi, he also goes by at KKOHANNNYA. Let me put that out
Good
too.
gravy. Is
He's
that
a
even a
very,
word?
very good artist.
Yeah. It's
Hmm?
They're not English.
yeah.
I believe they're Ukrainian.
Oh, cool.
Ukrainian or Russian. I'm not gonna make assumptions,
Yeah.
but there you go.
Yeah. All right.
They are amazing.
Yeah. And if and we're
And-
gonna have all the Velociraptwins links in the description for this interview, and I imagine if they got a hold of you, you'd drop that to them easy, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, we gotta make sure
I
that
love them both.
yeah, there's a lot of people who do really great work on this stuff.
Oh, for
And-
sure.
and
Artists and riggers are amazing.
yeah, and while they do sometimes able to make a living out of it, but they still don't really necessarily get the kudos to do that sort of thing. So
Oh man, they deserve all the love. Like
Like,
they are
they're
literally
bringing
bringing
people's
people's dreams
dreams to
to life.
yeah.
Like especially my artist and rigger, because our rigger is Kurosuki, Kurosuki, Kurosuki.
We've kind of been stalking both of them a little bit, but in a friendly way, not a creepy way.
I've been
Yeah.
pining from them from afar, and we were just so blessed that we were able to get them. They're amazing. I designed our characters, so I made our characters. So to see them like eventually be moving around and stuff, I kid you not, that is a dream of like child me's.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we've seen the art already. The rigging is happening, but the art is just so gorgeous.
It makes me giddy.
It's so good.
Even at
highly
this
recommended.
old advanced age, I can still feel giddy.
Oh well.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, you're talking about advanced age. I mean, I remember the '60s. Okay, so don't even get me started on that. I lived there and I
mean, age is
remember
just
it.
a number.
Yeah.
I guess we let it get to us since our chat keeps calling us hags.
Oh, our
So
chat
that's
loves to call us bald. We age 10 years every single news
Or 100
stream.
years, yeah.
We wear wigs and apparently we're geriatric.
Oh, geez.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Keeps
you can
changing.
you can join us as we get discounts at the local cafe.
Damn it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. But one
I'm
thing I've
not
noticed.
old enough.
Well, yeah, one thing I've noticed now is that those senior discounts aren't discounts at all. They're just things that they'll only give old people.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
That's awful.
I want to
Dang it.
I'm going to get a hamburger steak and
Also-
it costs as much as a 12-ounce ribeye. I'm like, come on, guys. I mean,
I'll still take discounts, but
Yeah.
like, come on.
I made it.
False advertisement.
I made it this far. At least give me some reward.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. My reward is all of my insurance rates go up. Thank you.
Oh God, yeah, I feel that one.
I love to tell our younger members that come into chat that it gets better, but if you're going to say stuff like that, then they're going to think I'm lying.
That's okay. They don't trust anybody over a certain age anyway, like 15.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
And
Fair enough.
I sometimes I don't blame them whatsoever.
This
Wait.
is true.
So when you are able to get these going and these streams, I noticed that you were doing the Pokemon Nuzlocke stuff. I enjoy watching that a lot because it's just the Nuzlocke itself, but you put the randomizer on it too. So what is all random in it? Is it everything? Is it just the Pokemon you encounter? Or is it the doorways? What's all random on it?
So, unfortunately, Rosie did not want me to randomize everything because if she so happened to get her favorite, like a Charmander, and it evolved into something that wasn't Charizard, then she would be very upset.
Well, but also, I wanted there to be some semblance to the normal game because we have not played this one yet. So we we played the original, but we're playing the like sun in the moon, Pokemon Ultra Moon. We played Pokemon Moon.
Yeah, when it came out because we're old.
But
so
the items
only
are random. The Pokemon
yeah,
in
only
the areas are random.
only the Pokemon and the items are random, and the people's names are random.
Oh, well, that's
So you'll
funny.
get an old man named like Model Linda or something, or Lazy Sue.
I don't know why I didn't plan it that way, but like I wish I could have made it completely random, but I didn't want Rosie to have a bad time.
Oh, I've
I'm
seen.
playing it.
I mean, I've seen people play it with the doorways being random, and
Oh god.
it's almost impossible. I can't imagine doing that. You don't know where you're going.
Sounds like a rage game. That's like if you've played the game a million times
Yeah,
and
I mean,
you've memorized it, I think.
you're all you want to go is go through the caves, and every time you go to the open door, you're at the final gym.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, I hate to say this, but it really sounds like dementia simulator.
Yes.
Oh god.
Where you're like, wait, where am I?
Yes.
How did I
Who
get
am I? How did I
here?
get here? Please help.
I said I don't need any help getting there, man.
I'm not ready for this yet.
And have you seen the one that's out with what is it called? Too Many Types.
Oh, the fusion one?
Yeah.
Or, oh no, Too Many Types.
Oh,
I've
like
seen both
modded
of those.
where they have like all the we're
Sussy
OG
and stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen other people play it. I've seen like Alpharad, shout outs to him. He's a great Pokemon streamer.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jaden?
Jaden
Mm-hmm.
Art has played it.
great streamers.
Great streamers.
Yeah. I can't help but laugh at everything Jaden does. So that's
And she's a good artist.
yeah.
Her model is so cute.
Yeah.
Kudos.
But I've seen those and they look like
Horrific.
so much. I mean, if you've played Pokemon a million times, which they definitely have, it's fun and exciting to have something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, spice in life.
Yeah. But there's so much spice you can take before you start sneezing.
Yeah, that's true. And choking.
Yes.
That is until you gain a tolerance, you become numb.
Oh god.
I have become comfortably numb. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes, I hope to be there one day.
Yes. Well, it's to have. I've seen that somebody put up a copy of the chart of what works well against others in that game, and there's no way to read that chart. It's too small.
Oh.
I mean,
For the too many types? Oh lord.
yeah, I mean, happy type works great against bald type. What?
Oh my
Oh
god.
no,
Yeah,
it's like reading a thesaurus.
Oh yeah. So you get somebody with 4 different types, and you have to figure out. It really changes the game, obviously.
I'm sorry, but when it becomes like biochemistry, like levels of this chemical mixed with this makes this reaction, that's a little too much for my pea brain.
For me, it's more like I'm an introvert. This is too much like real life people. I don't want to have to deal with different types of people that have like all of this going on, man. I can hardly handle myself.
You can only have 2 different types of personalities, not a third.
Yes.
You can't.
Yes.
You can't
Please,
do these
for my
things.
sanity.
What's left?
Wait a minute. You're too complicated. Go away.
Right?
Oh my
If
God,
only you
mood.
could like say that, but we have no spine. We're not spinosauruses.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna evolve, you're gonna have to evolve that spine eventually.
Oh, we're duds. I don't think we're gonna evolve much further than being just slightly larger Bambi Raptors with more pixels.
Have you ever played Sim World?
Sim World?
Yeah.
I am
Not
an
that old
avid.
game.
Rosie am an avid Sims player.
She is a Sims 4 addict. This is not a this is not
Send
a
help.
yeah, this is a therapeutic thing. She's admitting that she's not in denial any longer.
I was never in denial.
Sims World is old, a very old game. I mean, I played it on a.
Older than The Sims 1?
I played it on. I think it might actually be older than the official Sims one. I played it on a
Oh.
iMac toaster computer, black and white.
Oh man.
Like the DOS stuff?
Yeah.
I would play it.
It was a lot of fun, but you had to in one section you basically take the world of nothing and you try to evolve it into sentient life. And I couldn't ever get humans to evolve. It always ended up being like plants. Sentient plants.
Probably honestly better.
Yeah.
Then dinosaurs got sentient and then all that stuff. See?
Dude,
Parallel universe.
It's our universe.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah. And then there's
Yeah.
and there's another part where you can try and terraform Mars. So I
as
would,
dinosaurs?
yeah. Well, what you can add dinosaurs to it. So what I would do is put a bunch of oxygen scrubbers on Mars, make the atmosphere okay, put in people and dinosaurs. There you go. And
Then it's the Hunger Games.
yes, the dinosaurs
That's
run around
funny.
eating the nuclear power plants. And yeah.
Superpowered dinosaurs.
So
Let's go.
so being dinosaurs, are you?
Yes.
Do you watch Godzilla movies?
Not as many as I'd like to.
The first one made me sad.
Oh,
Fun but not fun story.
Yeah.
When we actually went to college, we took a year in Japan, or half a year as exchange students, and
Yes, Raptor Connections.
I had a really great class that was yokai and monsters in Japanese mythology.
yeah.
And they would talk about how the
Yeah.
yokai, the monsters, were relevant in Japanese pop culture, what they've influenced. And from that, they talked about like how Pokemon are basically based off yokai, and Godzilla is in a way a representation of yokai. So they showed us the original unedited Godzilla in Japanese with subtitles,
Yeah.
and how that movie was their way of being allowed to grieve after the atomic bomb, because since America was occupying, they weren't allowed to
Right.
talk poorly about America in any way. So they
Right.
created a monster to represent the bomb and the destruction that it caused. It was such a much sadder movie than the crappy American dub.
Yeah, I
with
heard people went out like crying and everything. It's just so freaking sad.
Yeah, with
I want to watch more Godzilla.
the American version has Raymond Burr dubbed into it, and in ridiculously solo parts out of a hotel room or something. Yes, the dinosaur is now going down Main Street. Oh, it's bad. Thanks, Raymond.
Yeah, they just like added him in, right? They
Yeah.
just shoehorned this white guy in. Like,
They put and the guy who ended up being Perry Mason as the guy who introduced Godzilla to English audiences.
oh my god.
Oh, wow. There you go. Shin Godzilla is cool. Still sad, but cool.
Yeah.
Life
Saw
is
that.
pain.
We
Yeah.
saw the 99 Godzilla.
Oh, God. Yeah, when we were kids.
Yeah. I guess they had one of the Godzillas where they brought back every other Godzilla to face the modern Godzilla,
Yes.
including the ones that everybody hated.
Yes. And then they let the new Godzilla kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Toei bought that Godzilla's rights so that they could have the Japanese Godzilla kick his ass.
That's like
I
having
love it.
that's like watching a Doctor Who special and having the new Doctor Who kill all the old Doctor Who's.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I'm not spiteful at all, but I love that.
It's fantastic.
Well, folks,
Holy.
you have to absolutely check out what's going on here. It's something very special, I think. The Velociraptwins have a lot of good things going on, and a comfy atmosphere, and a lot of fun to be with, and obviously a lot of fun to talk to, as you've heard here. Folks, check out what they've got to offer, and we'll have all the links in the description for this interview. But I really need to have the both of you back sometime soon, because I want to talk some more.
It's a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah, and keep on going, because we need more places for people to come and just sit and enjoy themselves, and watch two dinosaurs always win at video games.
You're too kind. You're too kind,
Yes,
Eric. Thank
winning.
you.
We win.
See,
That's what we do.
I can say that over this
Yes.
because you can't see my face as I say it.
Okay, that's perfect.
We do our best.
Yeah.
Like everyone else, we're doing our best.
Thank you both so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having
Yeah.
us. I was very like sideswept, like, wait, someone wants to talk to us. Why?
Yeah, what did we do?
Well, you do something
This was
great.
fun.
You do something great and fun,
Oh, thank you.
and keep it up. Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.